Hello, everybody. Just wait for some people to start joining. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Just waiting for more people to join in, and then we'll get started. Hello, Beatrice. Thank you for joining me today. I already know because I talked to you. It's pretty cold up where you guys are, right? Our snow is mostly melted here in North Carolina. Well, in Fayetteville anyway. Um, it's pretty is sparse with the snow. It doesn't take long for it to start to melt, that's for sure down here. Yeah, yeah. And it was surprisingly warm today, even though one lady I saw out and about, she had no jacket on. I was like, it's not that cold, that it's not that warm. Like, let's not be tripping. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about what we're gonna be doing today. So today I wanted to do it dawned on me, like, the whole entire month of December, I didn't make a single Christmas layout. I didn't do anything but just exist. It's 34 degrees and then dropping down to the 20s. Ouch. Yep. I think, let's see. We're currently sitting at 46, and it looks like it's gonna get to, I think, 30 something overnight. Yeah. 36 is the low overnight. Okay. Yeah, so not too bad here. So right now it's 46, so it'll probably feel like summertime for you. Considering. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I took the Vicky Booten class. So I have just a few sheets left of her warm wishes. So we're going to use these papers. I think I might cut out one of the tags because there are like tags kind of at the top of our sketch. I know it's hard to see, and my camera is trying to zoom. But oh, hi, Eileen. Hey, mom. Thank you guys for popping in. Okay, so you see how they have the two tags, and then we're gonna be doing some stars because her collection came with stars as like chipboard pieces, which I still have a crazy ton of, even after taking the class. So yeah, I may be using some of these. And then I also fussy cut so that you guys wouldn't have to sit through the torture of it all. I fussy cut some stars out of the vellum paper, which I'm going to pull over. So this is the vellum paper, the specialty paper. All right. And I did the colored stars, and then I also did the solid gold. Okay. So to go with this collection, I took out two of the washies, and I created on black paper these two paper strips, okay, because this is going to be the diagonal part. I'm hoping if I measure it right, I should be okay. And even if I have to cut these and move them, the photo is going to cover wherever I cut. You know what I mean? So we should be good if we need length. And then I brought out the Pink Fresh Studios, the gold, the round flatbacks. I figured those would go good to kind of sprinkle around. And I even pulled out, I had some in my stash, some doilies. So I may use those as well. We're just going to leave those out. Trying to show you everything real quick. And then I still have some items left in the sticker book. This is not from warm wishes. There's a different puffy sticker, sort of like title set, but I had these in my stash and I have two sets and I've never used them. So I was like, you know what? We're going to use it. So I'm either going to use this Big Mary with a Christmas from this collection. So I took it out. I have the Christmas, and I was thinking either that large Mary or even the small Mary with the Christmas. I think that would be cute. So I brought that out. I got from the ephemera pack one of the tags, and I even brought these out just in case, because just because the sketch has two, if I want to use three or do more, I can. And then I like this because it matched some of the colors, and it just says the magic of Christmas. And I like how it has like the paper edge. It's really cute. All right. So those are the plans or the elements that we're going to be working with this evening. And let me show you our base paper, which I'm going to cut the tag off, the what is this thing called? The strip, the branding strip. I know you all are probably freaking out because you're thinking, oh my God, aren't you going to fussy cut those? No, because I don't like fussy cutting. But there was two sheets. So if there's fussy cutting in the rest of the class with Vicky with the larger sheet, then I'll still have one that I can fussy cut. Nah. Hi, Carmen. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Ooh, we might even be able to use that branding strip, right? It's a little bit brighter, but we might be able to work that in. We can figure it out. We'll put them over here to the side. Okay, so then this is going to be our base. And then this is going to be our diagonal piece, right? The piece that goes like in the corner. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull this back out. And it looks like, now that I'm looking at it, it has like a light blue frame, which I'm thinking I would make this. So I might need a 12 by 12 piece of something or other. Let's see. Ooh. So based off of this, if I created a frame and then had this on the diagonal, because the triangle on the corner looks a little bit bigger than the square that's kind of creating in the center. What do you guys think? Oh, me and mom are doing good. Yeah. Just down here they panic when there's snow. So we just had like a snow weekend, so we were kind of chilled and relaxed, just stayed at the house as much as possible. And then Monday came, it was melted, and we were off to the races. But we've been doing good. We've been doing good, staying safe. Hope you and yours are safe as well. Okay, you know what, I think I'm going to change this up. I'm not going to do the frame because I don't want to do the frame. I wasn't thinking about a frame, so I don't want to do it. And I think what I'm going to do is just cut me a triangle and call it a day. So what I want to do is, I'm looking for a pencil real quick. All right. And I don't want to go all the way up. So I'm going to do a tick mark here. I'm just looking at bear with me. No, that's not the right tick mark there. I'm going to go up just a little bit higher, like right here. And I think we're going to go. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to see which way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. Okay. And then just those 2 tick marks, we'll line it up, and then we'll be able to cut this out. What I need to cut this down just a little bit. It'll be all right. I'm just tearing this sheet up. That's what I'm doing. I think I got it in the wrong spot. There we go. Huh? Yeah, I'm not cutting off enough. I should have just cut a square. It's all right. I'm in the moment. We're just going with it. Here we go. And here we go. I'm just using my wire to line up our points, making sure I got them both on the wire, and then we're going to cut. Whew. Lord, that was emotional. Okay. Whew. Okay. What? Okay. I was like, I missed it. She's laughing at me. All right. Yep. And then we only have to cut it a little bit. I know it was. It was very emotional. I could hear her talking about it. I'm like, yes. I was like going through there for a second. Oh no. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll put this one here. And then you can put this one here. What I can do is actually, I think I'm just going to trim because there's a slight black line because I didn't get right close. So I'm just going to try and trim this as close as possible. Bear with me. If you guys are commenting, just give me 1 second. I'm going to double check the comments. I just want to get this trimmed. So other than it's cold, I know it's cold where B's at. How about everybody else? Are you guys in the same predicament? Are you guys getting ready to get out that snow that they're talking about? More snow coming? All right. Now I did this before getting on here and it's still not right. So much for the prep. Sorry guys. All right. So what we're gonna do, just so I can get this done, is we're going to get this attached. So let's do that. All right. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the weekend is gonna be when it gets bad for you guys? Oh, hey. Oh, it's 29? Jeez. Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys are all in Jersey, right? Or no? I think somebody might be in Pennsylvania. Oh, my sidekick has come into the room.
I'm sneaking and you talking.
You're not sneaking if I can hear you. All right. As you can see, I haven't used my glue in a little bit. Okay. So what I want to do is get these connected, and then that way, when I cut them, I'll be cutting them in the right position. And then all we have to do is just slide it. Okay. So let's get this attached. This is going to come together pretty simple because there's not a whole lot to it. It's a very simple design, and we're just letting the paper really do all the... That's one of the best things about Vicky Bouton paper, is that she puts elements of like layers and distress into her designs. So sometimes if you don't want to do all that extra stuff, you don't have to, but she's already done it. Okay, so let's attach that. All right. What I made, you know, a lot of times I try to think of moments when I can use my strips from Love from Lizzie. I use them a lot on my cards, but I don't always get the opportunity to use them on my layouts, you know? So we might be able to, since I'm using some of the shiny gold, I might be able to use those. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to cut. Where was that photo? This is the photo I'm using of me and my friends at Christmas. And where's the... We actually are co-workers. We work together. So I think I'm going to put that right in there. So if I cut, I can take it where I need, take this one where I need, and then even if it goes up a little higher, it's still there, and you can't tell that it wasn't still put together. PA. I thought you were in PA, Carmen. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to assume. Okay. I probably put too much glue because I didn't need it on the edge that was falling off. But it'll be all right. The good thing about these Tim Holtz scissors, a lot of the snips and stuff, you can sometimes they're Teflon, right? So it's easier to clean off the glue. It doesn't ruin the scissors. Okay. They have a coating, I should say, not necessarily Teflon, but whereas this one, which I love these, they don't have a coating. So sometimes when I'm using glue and stuff, I gotta clean them when I'm done, or else they'll get like stuck. Whereas these, you won't have that problem. All right, let's get this one on. And this time I'm gonna try to be good and not go all the way to the top. Oop, still went too far. Okay. start it? Okay. So now we're going to create our mat. Okay. Use this and some of the black. Let's cut it down. So when it comes to these, like when I used the selfie printer, and I know that sometimes it's not a true 4x6. It's a little bit short of the 6 inches, and I want to say it's a little bit short on the 4. So usually what I'll do is I'll line it up and put it so that way it's a nice even number. So I know it's 5 3/4, and then which part do I want to cut off? Probably up here. And instead of going right at 4, I'm gonna go up to 3 3/4 and trim that. All right, and then that way I can do my mats because I like small, thin mats for my photos. I don't usually do big mats, so I'm gonna do now 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. Right? Yeah. Nope. I did that wrong. That is what happens when you go to the wrong number. The length wasn't right, but the width should be good. Yep, that's it. Alrighty. So on the first one, I cut it before the 5 instead of before the 6, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So we got our thin mat, and then now I'll go to the black paper, and we're going to cut it right at 6. And then we'll cut this right at 4. So with the mats, we wind up making it 4x6, even though the picture itself isn't, a true 4x6. All right. I'm going to take my sanding block. Bear with me. I'm just going to straighten up because this is lighter weight paper. So even when I put in a brand new blade on my cutter, it still gives me these little fuzzies. It's the weirdest thing. So I think it's just because it's such a lightweight paper, it almost has like no choice but to throw it up. Okay. So we're going to start our layers, get our photo done, and then we can start figuring out placement. All right. So did anybody get any crafting done over the weekend? I didn't. I had my first snow day in a long time, and all I did was play computer games. I was like, felt like a kid again. I can't believe that January is almost done and gone. Where did the month go? If anybody knows where January went, like let me know. Oh, okay. You did some baby pages. I know I printed some photos of Beatrice's grandson because I'm like, I got all these Christmas photos. I needed to use them. So B, just to let you know, there may be some pages being done soon. They're printed and ready to go. Okay, so then that's where our photo is going to lay. And then real quick, I'm going to go ahead and do this part. Oh, you did some pages too, Carmen. Okay. You guys did good. I was bad. I was a bad girl. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking one of the uh, strips and I'm just going to really tape it to the back. Uh-oh. Well, welcome, Heather. Thank you for joining us. We're just sitting here doing, I'm working on this sketch here. It's going to try and focus. Bear with me. Yeah. So we're working on this sketch here. I changed it up just a little bit, but we're just working on the diagonal portion. And right now I'm adding, these are strips from Love from Lizzie. Every once in a while, I wish I could tell you exactly how many times a year she does it. But every once in a while, she'll do free shipping to the United States on $35 or more on her strips. Her peel offs is what they're titled as, and it's a really good deal whenever you can catch that. I think she wound up having one right before December or like at the beginning of December. But they add just a little bit of something something to the layout. Do you see that little bit of gold? It just helps add a layer. And then you save those little bits so that when you do a card or something like that, and you may not need to go all the way across, you have the little pieces that you can use so you don't waste anything. All right, so there we have that. We know we want to use some tags. So I really like this tag. It's so pretty. I could always do something like that. And it's okay that that word is being covered up. Sorry, my camera keeps focusing. It's autofocus, and so it's going a little cray cray. Um, so we could do that. We could also take one of these because I like the green and the brown, but I'm thinking we might need something lighter, like maybe this holly. Because remember, only a part of this is going to be peeking out, or even this one with the lines. No. Oh, yeah, Carmen. Yeah, I can get the link. What I'll do is I'll send it through Messenger, so that way you'll always have it in our thread. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Whew, the sheriff is out, y'all. Did you hear? She yelling at me from the kitchen. She's like, "Did you see Carmen?" I'm like, "Okay." I didn't because I was busy yapping. All right. Now, what I like about this particular, no problem, Carmen. This particular sketch, or not sketch, this tag, that's what I was talking about with tags, is okay. Let me concentrate on what I'm doing before I cut wrong. They have the word December Joy down here. Let's say I wanted to use that on something, right? It would work as a title or a layer. I can cut this out. I'm just following the line that's already in sort of like this ledger paper anyway, right? Because the piece that I'm going to use, you're not going to see, right? You're not going to see that. Okay. So I think I like that with the 3, and then that's a little bit lighter, so it like helps bounce off. I like this one. I wasn't sure if I could use it, if it was going to fit, but this would give me a chance to have a place to write. even though I believe that's where they said we were going to put the title, we're going to change it up. I don't know why I'm showing you this way. Why am I acting like this is the first time I've done a live? I don't know. But they have the title down here at the bottom. I think I'm going to probably put it out here, maybe even up here. We'll look, we'll play because I want to put this, I think it'll work there. And then we could always do Merry Christmas on the side. We can put this here for our date, or I can put it up at the top. Oh, actually, Daisy, you don't even have to do that because this background is Vicky Booten. I just took her paper and I cut off the branding strip and I'm just layering on top of the pattern paper. So you didn't miss anything with the background. The only thing you missed was the triangle piece, which was a lot harder than it needed to be. And then we did the strips. So right now we're just placing everything. So I've cut so that way I had enough to do both ends. And now I'm just kind of laying things out to figure out where we want everything to go. That's it. Awesome. Thank you, Daisy. All right. So we can put that there. I could even put it there. And do Merry, like Christmas over here. I'm thinking, got me thinking, got me thinking. What if I slide that over? And maybe I can do it. I can put that right there. You don't like that already? Dang. From the kitchen, I heard her. Nah. She's awful vocal this evening. Let's see how far up we could take this before stuff starts to be seen. So I could go here. I mean, seriously. You don't like it on the side at all? You liked it down at the bottom. Okay. She acts like I can't hear her, but I can hear her. All right. So we got the magic of Christmas. All right. I'm moving it. I'm moving it. So I can always do it just right up there. Leave this on the side. Have my journaling down here. And let's add some stars. Before we get too far, let's just add some brown. Oh, I forgot about the doily. I was going to use that too. But I don't think I need it. I had it out just in case, if I needed to add a gold element. But with this and these and the stars, I think we'll be okay. All right. So with the vellum sheet, there were stars that were cut off on the end, whatever the situation may have you. So what I like to do with those is kind of like tuck them so that they're coming out of, you know what I mean? So it's like it was meant to be. Some of these lighter ones, I'm going to have to probably layer some of the colors on top. These are so cute. Something like that. And don't forget the chipboard pieces. I think some of these big chipboard pieces, I don't know. We may have to like kind of X-A or, there are some cute ones still. Oh, wait. So I got like a big one there. I can do this and then that. And then let's see. Oh, I think we need a light one over here. Some of the lighter vellum pieces, they're going to blend into the background. So wherever I can put some of the color pieces. That's what I'm trying to do. So this one, there's the star peeking out. And we have this one's pink. Yeah. And then let's see some of the gold. Okay. So I'm thinking that this is going to be the layout. I like this stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll put it down here. So I'm thinking it may go something like that. Okay. I like that. Okay. So now we got to figure out everything. So I'm going to take these because these are going to wind up going on top. So we're going to put those to the side. What I'll do right now is do the thread in my tags. And I'm just going to use, I wound up getting this for Vicky's class because I really didn't have a good hole punch. The one, I have the crocodile, but the holes are so tiny. And I like that this one gives you a little bit more option. Oh, thank you, Eileen. Yay, right? It's coming together. I'm like, it shouldn't take me so long. All right. Now these threads are thin, so I think I just want to kind of cut them down a little bit. And then kind of use them basically the same way you would ribbon or thread. It's just going to be a little bit on the thinner side. So we just want a little bit of the gold. And then so it doesn't slide, I'm going to make a little knot. All right. Made that a little too long. Didn't need to make it that long, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Okay. Right? I know. And it's a nice tool. It's just it's annoying because it's I wish there was a way that you could, adjust the hole size. Um but the new one, I like this one because it goes up to it's 5/16 of an inch, which I believe is like it's a little bit bigger. So it's almost like 5/8, right before a half. So you get a 1/4 inch, you know what I mean? Like they're decent sizes. Um, as far as the different holes. All right. And then one more. Oh, okay. And with these, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get them attached to the photo. And instead of propping up the photo, which I normally would do, I'm going to go ahead and leave it primarily like just close to the layout page. That one went a little raw with my knot, but it'll be all right. So we're going to leave those, turn this over. Lordy. And then right here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is kind of, since I have them basically where I want it. Come on. This is what happens when you let your glue out instead of putting the pin back in right away. It always likes to act funny. Okay. All right. So we got that green picking out. And then I'm going to go right here with this one. And this glue dries so quick. It doesn't take long. Okay. And then this one, actually, I might go like that. I really do like the brown and make it where it's like a little bit taller than the other one. Okay. All right. I'm just going to move some of these over. So to get this placed down, what I like to do is, if I can, I try to put a little bit of a border since I'm not using foam, just a little bit. I don't go to the edge. Okay. And then my glue, I try to keep it all where my tape is. Right now on here, I can put a little bit because I'm not putting anything behind these, but I don't want to go anywhere on here because I want to do some of those peekaboos, right? So we're going to go right here and make sure I'm straight. Okay. And then we're going to press down. Now, with doing that, I'll still be able to slide this vellum piece right up underneath there. And since it's going underneath, I can use a little bit more glue and press it down. I can also take this, put a little glue on top. Oh, I didn't think about that. Hold on. I just want to put a little bit down here at the bottom. And we're going to sneak this one underneath and lay it down. And at the same time, where I have this other vellum star, I'm going to go ahead and press that so that way this is holding this down. That makes sense. And then where it is, I can put a little bit of glue. And you won't be able to see that because that's the whole thing with vellum, right? It's always like, well, how do you hide it? Well, you got to get creative sometimes. Sometimes it's like, you have to do what you have to do, and then you'll just put a gem over top of it later. You can always do stuff like that. But you just have to be mindful of where you're trying to put everything so that way the glue you do put down will be hidden. Now, the good thing about the art glitter glue is it does dry clear, but anything that's more opaque, like the star, It doesn't matter where I put the glue because you're not going to be able to see it anyway. And then this one, because of the way that I cut it, I'm going to put some behind the 2 stars and go underneath. I'll put this pink one. Now with the pink one, what I'll do is probably put one in the center and a little bit behind one of the ends and do something like that. And then what I'll do is I'll put a gem in the center of that one. And remember, I'm going to put this chipboard one on here. And if you get these chipboard stars, they are not glued, okay? So you got to glue them down. Don't try to peel it because it's not going to, it doesn't have any adhesive on the back. Press down. And then what I'm going to do, because I want to go on to another one, I'm going to grab one of my blocks. Have it help me. Hold this down. Stay on there. All right. And then I have one for over here. Let's put a couple glue spots because I know part of this is going to be hidden, right? So I'm good. And then on this one, it's a little opaque because of the green. So we're going to try and put it down in the darker area and then the gold. All right, so it's coming together pretty good. Now, I apologize because as far as scrapbooking, My Little Scrapbook Store, I can't remember who all is next, if there's other lives this week. However, if you're a part of the Facebook group, you can check out the calendar is always there on the page. Or in the group, I should say, so that way you know what's going on, who's coming up next. And then because I can't remember if there's somebody else the rest of this week. My brain, like, it just left me. B, if you know, can you put it in the notes if you're still here? And then, oh, yeah. Oh, Heather, you like the art glitter glue too? One of my faves. I know there's another one out there that everyone talks about. I've never used it. So I don't know like how great that one is. I actually have a thing for glues. I tend to buy them a lot. I don't know why. It's like after a while, they all have to be a similar formula, right? But my brain is like, no, you must try them all. How will you know if it's the same if you don't get them all? All right. Well, here we go. The red. The green. I think I'm going to put that one on top. Put there. And the gold one there. And I just put the glue down first for this little gold one. Put it right on top. This one. Putting it right there. And then gluing this one down. Ooh. Okay. So the only thing left is trim these. Okay. And I got a little trash can right here. I'm just putting stuff in. Okay, come back. Okay, there's the focus. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Christmas. I think we're going to put it right here. And we're going to grab that Mary we had out. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay. And I'm thinking, because this gold isn't a shiny gold, it's more of a matte gold, which should be okay. What I'm going to do, which if you guys have ever seen my thing, my live or a layout I've done, I always say when they're on clear plastic, you can go ahead and cut it out, leave it on the clear, and we're going to test it. So I know I want to use the Mary. I just don't know if I want the big one or the small one. And I'm not sure. See, and that has me worried too, because now that Mary, it blends in, right? Huh. I love wood Gorilla Glue too. Oh, you used the oh, just as on Sunday. Okay. At 10 a.m. She's doing another I don't think she's doing her travel notebook. I'm not sure what she's working on that Sunday. It might be the travels notebook, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so we're gonna ixnay these because it's gonna blend in. I think even if I had put it over here, yeah, it was gonna blend in. So it's okay though. It'll be all right. Cause let me grab this. This is my warm wishes container. So I got everything in here. And I got an extra one of these. So I'm going to put this back in here for right now. I can fix that piece later. And let me see. We got Christmas. Let's see. Does she have Mary on here? Oh, this is a Mary. It's a kind of curved. Or should I do create my own thing? Because we were celebrating the holiday. So I can make it celebrate. I can make it, let's see, warm wishes. I think I used the warm wishes on the book. So I could do it again on here. Yeah. I like photo op too. Photo op. All right. Let's pull it out. Okay. So I think this with the white and black, because like how that Christmas stood out, I think this one will stand out. Yeah. So we can put it like that. I'll just make it warm. I'm trying not to lay it down to where it's going to stick. I'll be able to pull it back up. And the one thing I like about this particular set that she did, all of the little dots for the eyes are all attached. So you don't have to worry about placing it and then finding where you put the stupid eye. I know you all relate. You go to put it down and you're like, wait, what happened? There was an eye. Now with these, I always like to add a few dots. They are pretty sticky, but sometimes they need a little help. So and I think, let me just move this string. Then I'm gonna put wishes right here. Yeah. I'm using sort of the tag for my placement. So it's right in the center. And then, oh, she's doing a January challenge. Okay, awesome. So if you guys don't know, a lot of times my lives, most of them are with My Little Scrapbook Store, okay? And the design teams, the different members have like not challenges, but projects that they work on. But every month for the group, there's always a challenge, whether it be a layout or card challenge. And then there's always a separate card challenge that Gina is in charge of. Um, and I think this month the card challenge is a birthday card, which I definitely need some of those, which I plan on working on before the end of the month. And then on the layout, it's winter theme or in a blue color. Yeah, like different shades of blue. So you could do one or the other. You can do a combination of them both. It doesn't matter. But you can go into a contest, and the chance at the end is to win a gift certificate to My Little Scrapbook Store. But the interesting part is that we always try and come up with something, different for the next month. So every month is a different type of challenge. It might be a color challenge, it might be a sketch, it could be like a mood board. There's all kinds of stuff that we try and come up with to keep things interested. So if you've never been involved in My Little Scrapbook Store, definitely think about it. Come on and hang out with us. It's a fun time. So now I'm just putting down some of the beads from the Pink Fresh. Just want to put a few. I like to keep them in odds. I know you guys have hear that all the time. Odd number, odd number. Yeah. So I listen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do different sizes, like a small, medium, and large. These two are the same size, but I can do this. Boop, boop. I had a small one and didn't even know it. All right. And you can always put in more, you know what I mean, if that's what you want. I'm going to stay with the 9, and we're going to get these glued on. And my favorite jewel picker, I actually wound up breaking. So I'm using this one. I had gotten it for diamond painting, which it picks those up pretty good. But on these, it'll pick it up, but they drop off pretty quick. Um, Now it's sticking. It's doing that because I said it. It was like, I hold it. Okay. So, I almost made it exactly 1 hour. We're almost done. After this comes my favorite part. All right. Okay. I don't know what it is, but whenever you're doing this, you always like I find myself very quiet, like I'm concentrating. I gotta get this on just right. And it never, oh, come on. Okay. Stupid. And if you put too much on, it's okay. Like I said before, this glue dries clear, so you'll be all right. All right. And if you wanted to, you could even put some in the centers of the tags. I've done that before, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Okay. So now I'm going to put my pin in because I don't want it to dry out. And I have my favorite tool, which means it's splatter time. All right. So we're going to be using white, black, and of course, my gold, which is the Jen Hadfield, um, which is very similar to Color Shine. So if you guys have the Heidi Swap Color Shine, you can use that. They're both, I want to say they're the same formula. They're just under like different products. I haven't seen the Jen Hadfield one out, But if you check on My Little Scrapbook Store, I want to say Michelle had some. I'm not 100% sure, but if I find the link, I will make sure to put it in this video, okay? So you guys can always check back. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with the gold. Ooh, and we're going to get cover for our photo because, as my friend Beatrice will tell you, I kind of splatter all over the place, okay? I'm not a neat splatterer at all. I kind of just go with the flow. Ooh, did I just tear that too short? I did. Lord. All right. Okay, that'll be fine. And then, yeah. All right. Let's go. Time for the splatters. We're going to put this to the side. I don't want to get splatters all over it. And then we're going to start hitting it. Now, this gold, you're not going to see it show up right away as I'm splattering it, just on certain spots, like maybe on like the green stars. But what it does is, like, when you look at the layout up close, you'll see these elements when you tilt it in the light. So that's why we still use it, because it's just an added element, okay? Don't do it just because you think no one's going to see it anyway. Okay, don't be afraid. Now, if you want to learn how to do controlled splatters, once she's not so busy and Beatrice goes back to making videos, or you can even look at some of her older videos. You can always do that. She's really good at controlled splatters. I'm not. I'm all over the place. All over the place. And I can't help it. I try. In my mind, I'm trying. But it's like I just need it kind of all over. And since the paper isn't treated with gesso or anything like that, the black that seems like it's like really bright and vibrant right now will dry to the back some. So it's not going to be as strong of a color. Not making a mess. I know. You are good at that. I like making a mess, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is, B. I never thought of it like that. Yeah, because I'd be all over the place. Now, with the white dots, you're probably thinking, do you have to put white splatter? And the answer is no. Obviously, you don't. But I like, whenever I do splatters, I like doing it in layers of colors. Ever since I started doing it, that's what I just like. I just feel like it ties it in. So like some of the colors may fade out or you may not be able to see it, like the gold, but then the black and the white kind of bring it forward a little bit. Does that make sense? Okay. So real quick, here we go. So I'm going to try and let it focus. So you can see, like, even right in here where the black is already starting to dry, it's fading towards the back, right? And then when we tilt it, I think it's trying to catch the white, but you can see the gold splatter, some of that gold splatter in there. And I'm gonna tell you, in person, that shimmer, it shows up really well, even though you may not be able to see it on the webcam. All right. Okay. I'm only 5 minutes past 9, y'all. We made it and we completed our layout. Yay! What you guys think? Do you like it? Do you like how it turned out? And we didn't have to do a whole lot of work with this one. Vicky Booten really was great in her paper design. making it quite simple. And you can see, I'll flip it over real quick. I used the whole poinsettia paper, so we didn't cut anything out. I could have cut the center out. I know some of y'all like to do that kind of stuff or cut the part that wouldn't be. I wasn't worried about it. I have a whole nother sheet to cut out. Oh, thank you guys. And then we took and got elements from, I always think it's upside down, the specialty paper. We cut out some stars. So my tip, if you guys ever get the specialty paper, I try to get at least 2. And this occasion, I want to say I wound up getting 3 because I knew, one, if I wanted to use the whole sheet, inevitable that I would want to also cut out some stars. So I was like, I know I need at least a 2. And I got the third one because I've always wanted to do the December dailies. I've done one once. I didn't do one this year. Oh, okay, B, go ahead and get to your homework. Yes, okay. No, go get it done. Go get that math homework done. But I got an extra one because I was thinking I might want to put it, like cut it 6x8 or something like that and put it in a December daily. So that's why I got that. All right, you guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for finding me, Heather, and joining the crew. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, they're down. I have layouts, and I also have my Friday series of cards. Please consider hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a like. I would appreciate it so much. And you guys can also share it as well. So I would appreciate all the support that you guys give. Thank you so much and have a great night. And keep an eye out for Jessica on Sunday. She'll be at 10 a.m. working on the January challenge for My Little Scrapbook Store. All right, you guys. Have a great evening. Bye.